Good morning, scholars. Today we're going to continue our way through Pharr's Homeric Greek, a book for beginners, looking at lines 17 to 21 of the poem. So let's begin by looking at Pharr's prose preparations. Okay, number 1. Deoi ekusen Olympia domata, edokan da treides kai aloisen euknemidesen akaioisen ekpesai polen priamu tota di gonto oikade hunica paida bilen areteros elusan. Now, in this first sentence, the second clause, atreides, I'm not sure, I think that's actually a misprint, because what you need there is some form of the dative to be parallel to aloisen euknemidesen. So you would either, I guess you'd want the dative of either atreide, for Agamemnon, or the dative of the duel, if you were going to imagine the priest as approaching both Agamemnon and Menelaus. However that may be, this seems to be a misprint, because atreides is not a dative form, although it seems to have the iota subscript there. Okay, it could just be a dot, but whatever. It doesn't make sense as a genitive. So, again, deoi ekusen olympiadomata, edokan atreide kai aloisen euknemidesen akaioisen ekpesai polen priamu tota di gonto oikade hunica paida bilen areteros elusan. Number 2. Apelusan eugnemides akaioi dugathra bilen areteros. Edexanto dagla apoina hunica hekebolon apollona dios vion hasdonto. Again. Apelusan eugnemides akaioi dugatra bilen areteros. Edexanto dagla apoina hunica hekebolon apollona dios vion hasdonto. Number 3. Hasdetai hekebolon. Hasdetai hekebolon. Number 4. Atreides uk edexato ta agla apoina. Atreides uk edexato ta agla apoina. Number 5. Chryses aretea edoken apoina pola basileia atreide. Again. Chryses aretea edoken apoina pola basileia atreide. Number 6. Pantes deoi kai basai deai ekon olympia domata. Pantes deoi kai basai deai ekon olympia domata. Number 7. Akaioi euknemides ekpersuse priamoio polen. His don die deu oikade. Again. Akaioi euknemides ekpersuse priamoio polen. His don die deu oikade. Number 8. Pais bile areteros elusato hiketo deu oikade. Again. Pais bile areteros elusato hiketo deu oikade. Okay, now for Homer himself. Atre idai te kai aloi, e uknemi de sakai oi, humin men doidoen, Olympia domata contes, ek per sai priamoi opolen, e u doi kadi kestai. Paida de moi lusai tepilen, tada poina de kestai. Has dominoi dios huion, heke balon apollona. Again. Atre idai te kai aloi e uk nemides akaioi, humin men doidoen, Olympia domata contes, ek per sai priamoi opolen, e udoi kadi kestai. Paida de moi lusai tepilen, tada poina de kestai, has dominoi dios huion, heke bolon apollona. Okay, commentary for line 17 and 18. Atre idai, this is evocative, just like aloi e uk nemides. Greaves were a kind of leggings, serving as shin guards for protection against weapons and to prevent chafing from the long shield of the wearer. Humin, from su, the plural of su, dative, is a plural dative to you. Doi is one syllable by synesis. Men is correlative with de. Doyen, from didome, is an aorist active optative third-person plural. The subject is theoi. May they grant. Ekontes is a present active participle, nominative plural masculine, modifying doi, having, possessing, here, i.e., inhabiting. The gods lived in palaces on the top of Olympus, a high mountain in northern Thessaly. Okay, and that mountain is a day hike if you're in good shape and are ever visiting Greece. Atre idai te kai aloi e ukne medes akaioi, humin mentoi doyen, Olympia doma te contes. And as was said in the notes, this toi becomes one syllable by virtue of Hyphaeresis, omission. This disappearance of e before vowel is thus called. Okay? So human mentoi doyen. The scansion of line 19 is a little bit more complex. Ek per sai priamoio polen, u doikadi kestai. That new pollen, that iota would normally be short, but this is an instance where the fact that it falls on the arsis, on the long first half of the foot, and that it occurs before a break, a punctuation, here the comma, you get this lengthening. So as Monro says at 375, short syllables ending in a consonant are also occasionally lengthened in arsis. That means the first half, that long, obligatory long sponde of the foot, although the next word begins with a vowel. So here, even though eu begins with a vowel, the iota of pollen has been lengthened. And then he gives these examples, which you can examine at your leisure. You see, ute pot es polemon hamalaoi dorektenai, and polemon, the same thing is happening to the omicron before the nu there, even though hama is following. And so too with the other ones. And then at 375.2, he gives more examples, because this has just been cut and pasted from the grammar itself. There's a lot more in the text about this phenomenon. In the case of some words ending in is, in, us, or un, where the vowel is long or at least doubtful in Homer. So that's also what we have here in Pauline. So examine this section of Monro if you want to get deeper into this topic. But this was something that, surprised me, and I had to inquire about it, and was helped out by the good Donald Mastronardi of Berkeley. Okay, so commentary to lines 19 and 20. Ek per sai, from ek perto, is an aorist active infinitive, to sack utterly. Hikesthai, ikneomai, from ikneomai, is an aorist active infinitive, meaning to arrive. And Pauline, we've learned how to decline that word. From its position in the verse, paida is emphatic. It is my child for whom I make my entreaties. Observe how the addition of pilein heightens the pathos of the old man's plea. Lusai, dagesthai, aorist and present infinitives used as imperatives. Free and accept. Observe the rhyme of dagesthai and ikesthai in the previous line. The old priest would thus emphasize that their return home, hikesthai, may depend upon their acceptance, dagesthai, of the ransoms. Ta, these, the priest evidently points to the gifts he had brought. Okay, so ek per sai priamoio Pauline, eu doi kade ikesthai, paida moi lusai te pilen, ta da poinade kesthai. Another comment we'll comment in a second on Pharr's difference from the modern text that I'm printing and reading. But he has continued commentary for 18. Humin te oi doyen. May you get your wish and I mine. That's not really a very good translation, but anyways. Evidently, he does not object to having the Greeks collect their part of payment from Priam and his people, who were of considerably less concern to the priest than his own darling daughter. Homer's characters are often refreshingly individualistic. If the Greeks would grant his request, he was willing to have his prayers enlisted on their side. He was not the first, nor yet the last, to labor under the impression that the outcome of the great war might be influenced by a personal appeal to his God. Instead of having his speech reported at second hand, the priest is dramatically brought forward in propria persona, in his own voice, and speaks for himself. The poet thus secures a more striking effect than indirect discourse could produce, than just a description of what the priest said. Okay? Now, Pharr at line 20, he produces Pai da de moi lusai te pilen, ta da poina de gestai. And there he depends on lusai and dekestai being infinitives of command. And that was the line accepted by numerous editors in the late 19th and early 20th century. But it's been superseded by both the Oxford present text, the OCT of Monro, and which this recently published Oxford commentary just recommends as your standard text. And again, Martin West, his very, very, very detailed critical apparatus. I don't know if you can see this, but it's an amazingly detailed and full critical apparatus of the various readings. He, too, has given the authoritative text, and he rejects this earlier reading that Pharr was accepting and goes with the one I've shown you. So don't be confused if your Iliad is a little different from what you're seeing in Pharr if you happen to be working with the Oxford classical text. Okay, commentary, line 21. Has domenoi, from has domai. It's a present active participle, nominative plural masculine, modifying the implied subject of lusai and dexai, reverencing. 21 is a spondaic verse. Honor the god in the person of me, his representative, for to insult the priest would be to insult the god. Spondaic verse, of course, is one that ends long, 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 with 4 successive longs. Apollona, Apollona. And Homer is free to have the alpha of Apono long or short, whatever he needs to do. He can go either way. But here it is long. And the close of this plea is made particularly impressive by ending in a spondaic verse with the name of the god. Perhaps this use of the term hekebalon is intended to convey a half-veiled threat. That is, if they do not grant his prayer and thus refuse reverence to the god, Apollo, in his character of free shooter, may wreak vengeance upon them, as indeed turns out to be the case. Okay, so here we go again with our whole thing. So this is Chryses' actual words. Atra idai kai aloi e ukne medes akaioi. Hu min mentoi doyen, Olympia domata contes. Ek persai priamoio polen, e u oid akikestai. Paida de moi lusai te pilen, tada poina de kestai. As dominoi dios huion, eke bolon Apollona. I'll do that again. Atre idai te kai aloi, e ukne mi de sakaioi. Hu min mente oi doyen, Olympia doma te contes. Ek persai priamoi Apollen, e u doi kadi kestai. Paida de moi lusai te pilen, tada poina de kestai. As dominoi dios huion, heke bolon Apollona. Okay, I'll do it one more time, pausing so you can repeat. Atra idai te kai aloi, e ukne me de sakaioi. Hu min mentoi doyen, Olympia doma te contes. Ek persai priamoio polen, eu doi kad ikestai. Paida de moi lusai te pilen, tad apoina de kestai. As dominoi dios huion, heke bolon Apollona. Heke bolon Apollona. Okay, there you go. Wonderful stuff. I hope you're feeling it. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.